This is my friend Charlie. Charlie is British and decided to bestow upon me, a silly little American, a variety pack of British treats to try out. Sadly, the treats Charlie put together didn't make it through their arduous journey unscathed. After all of Charlie's hard work getting the package through customs, the mail service, of course, treated it with as much love and respect as you would expect them to. So, by the time it reached my doorstep, a box of Smarties was already open on the inside, thus making it smell of delicious British chocolate that my neighborhood's ravenous squirrels desperately craved. Of course, the mail service also didn't alert me or Charlie that the package was even out for delivery that day, so I only found out when one of my family members alerted me of the package now gored on the porch. Luckily, there are only two casualties, the Smarties and a Cadbury bar. Both of which I will still try because I'm not a coward who fears things like rabies or whatever. So, now without further ado, it's time to do as many of my YouTube forefathers have done and give you my oh so important opinions. Quick little interjection from Future B. This video is already super long, so some treats were cut for time. I'll still be including my reviews of them every now and then though, so keep your eye out. So today, Charlie's force feeding me sweets. And so,
Get him in there.
for this, I have categorized everything into 4 different categories. 1, I recognize this, we have this in America. 2, I vaguely recognize this, it is similar to something I've seen in America. 3, I only know this because of British media or Charlie telling me about it.
It's me, I'm British media.
I only know this because of British media, aka Charlie.
Yeah.
4, what the fuck is that?
I've sent you something called like Codswallop and Squeak or something like that.
Yeah, it's just the classic normal stuff. And I'm like, what? Where am I? What is this?
Where am I? I feel like I'm playing into the witch stereotype right now of like Hansel and Gretel. I'm gonna like fatten you up with sweets. I'm like, I'm fattening you up. I got my oven cooking, my cauldron's on the stove.
Gotta be careful in case Charlie ever asks me to clean her oven.
Yeah. Just right back in there, B. Yeah, there's some grease stains on the back.
Make sure to really get in there. Need you to change the oven bulb right in the back.
Yeah.
So, firstly, you actually sent me some of my, like, favorites.
Oh, hell yeah.
Which, the first one I'm really curious about is the Werthers. Because
Werthers, yeah.
I was at a restaurant last night, and they gave out mints at the end, as restaurants commonly do. But I was sad because I don't like mint. And then I remembered, oh shit, I have Werther's in my purse. And hubby openly laughed at me for being a grandma that
That's grandma behavior. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I mean, so far this looks the same. Actually, I have a Werther's behind me. I can, like, look at this. It looks like they might have slightly different shaped molds.
Oh, they have a little divot in ours.
Yeah, the divot is deeper in the American one, and the British one is taller, like it's a slightly bigger candy. But it's like more, yeah, it's a deal eating British Werthers.
More butterscotch for your pound, I guess.
But besides that, these look very, very similar. Okay, I'm gonna give it a try. That is a Werther's.
Yeah, not that much different.
Yeah, that super tasted like a Werther's. I guaranteed
yeah.
Not different. They are
not different.
You can get real nitpicky about the shape being different, but besides that, that is the same candy.
Solid. Werther's, you're doing good. Upholding grandma's purse treats across the nations.
I'm gonna count the Cadbury stuff in the It's in America, because we do have Cadbury eggs. I just haven't had that many Cadbury chocolates, so I don't know which ones we do have in the US.
There's like multiple
Cadbury's
brand in there. They're just good ones.
Yeah, so it'll be. We have one more before Cadbury, which is which is for sure that I've tried, which is Skittles.
Purple ones are a big one.
Try the purple ones? Okay.
Purple is blackcurrant.
Oh, right, it won't be grape.
Oh, and green is lime.
Green. What is green in the US?
Apple, I believe.
Why the fuck is it apple? I guess we do have green apples, but
Okay,
I'll baseline start with a red Skittle since they're the same flavors.
Stop, baby.
And we'll just see if I can taste anything different. I like that way better. It doesn't punch you in the jaw.
They use a lot more natural flavorings as well, so that's another difference.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's fair. This will be my first black currant. Is there anything else black currant in here? Or is it just the Skittles?
Okay, so past few years, apparently, there's been issues of black currant crops failing significantly.
Oh.
And so we looked all over the place for like specific black currant stuff. Like blackcurrant chewits, which are like Starburst but a bit chewier. And like blackcurrant millions, couldn't find them anywhere.
Oh, wild.
We went to like 5 different shops.
That's crazy. Okay, blackcurrant Skittle. That tastes like communion wine. Which is not meant to be an insult. It just that's
not bad.
Yeah, I mean the reason I probably say it tastes like well, I didn't have we didn't do wine, we just did grape juice, so it makes sense. It tastes kind of like grapes.
Does it taste more like grapes than the grape Skittles do?
Oh yeah, 100%. Absolutely, that tastes more like grapes. That tastes way more like grapes than anything that I've like any grape flavored thing I've ever tried before. Okay, so the Cadbury bar that's next is in fact what the squirrels tore into.
You don't have to eat that.
No. They only got like it part of the way open. I broke off everything that could have possibly been touched by squirrels, and I've taken something from the end.
Okay.
Because I want to at least try it. So it looks like I have about a third of the bar left that is guaranteed
squirrels ravenous.
Guaranteed untouched by ravenous crazy squirrels.
I still can't believe the squirrels broke into your parcel. Dude, they committed like a crime. That's a crime, right?
Dude, the squirrels in our area are crazy. That is absolutely a crime. You're
not allowed to mess with parcels or some shit.
We have a neighbor that just like has these crazy parties all the time, and so constantly leaves trash out. And so the squirrels in our area have just learned that, we don't need to go for nuts and like bury them or anything. We just steal from people, and that's how we get food. Yeah.
They've got trash piles hidden around. You're gonna cut open a tree in like 5 years' time, and it's just gonna be like plastic bags and cigarette butts.
Okay. Cadbury bar. Oh, that's nice.
I mean, Cadbury's isn't something you've not had before.
Yeah, I've had like a Cadbury egg.
It's good chocolate.
It's far better just as the chocolate on its own than with the cream filling. The cream filling makes me feel sick to my stomach.
The Cadbury's cream egg, that's fondant. That's just
that's also why. That makes sense why I don't like it. I hate fondant.
Yeah.
Okay, I have all these other Cadbury things that have the frog. Hello, sir. I gotta say, the Dairy Milk Buttons frog, really upsetting. It's
Freddo the frog!
Well, on the Freddo one, he looks cute, but on the Buttons one, he looks like he's tripping on something. I know it's probably like the buttons are his eyes, but like
no, I understand. I know what you're talking about now, where they have like these little animals on the buttons and they replace their eyes, but the frog. See, there's a monkey and there's a pig as well.
Oh,
and they're cute. Yeah. So it's like randomized. The frog is the creepiest of all because he's the most humanoid.
Yeah, the frog. I see the monkey is on the other one. The monkey doesn't have hands. The frog has hands, and he looks like he's coming to grab you.
I can't wait for this like reenactment in the video, like the picture. popping up at the frog with the grabby hands.
Yeah! Why is he coming to grab me? I don't want him to come and grab me. I guess that's a good one to start with. Start with the buttons.
It's mostly just all the same chocolate. Just in different molds
just in
and
different
stuff.
Shapes.
Yeah.
The crumble
I like
that
buttons.
the buttons have like a really good crumble to them. I like that. It kind of makes it easier for them to melt in your mouth because you just kind of like crunch them and they crumble apart.
They're very nice.
That's nice. There's one of these that is just labeled fudge.
Oh yeah, no, that's the name of the thing.
Yeah, it is so far reminding me of Cowtails, which is an American candy.
Let me look that up.
Is this because it's like this is like filled with something, right?
Yeah, it's like fudge coated in chocolate.
Oh.
So the texture of that is kind of like what candy corn is a little bit, but higher quality.
Yeah, no, that's like what I hope Cowtails are like every time I try them, and then they're not, and they stick to my teeth. And the feeling of candy sticking to my teeth has got to be something that I've only grown to like hate more and more.
It really annoys me. Yeah.
Like I can't eat Milk Duds anymore because like I just know I'm gonna have to fight them out of my teeth, and I'm gonna be really upset with it. This is a very British name. Gotta say, Curly Whirly. That's a British.
Yeah,
that's a British silly
Curly Whirly. Oh yeah, no, that is a very funny one. I can't lie.
I love that. Everything that I've experienced from England more and more because of you has made the UK in its entirety less and less be able to escape the silly little like
you're a silly little island.
Cartoon characters with the way you say things. Just Curly Whirly, it's cute.
Curly Whirly, yeah. It's a little bit of a scam. Like if you like.
It's like
if you just look at it, it's like caramel inside chocolate, but like it's got big gaps all around it.
Oh yeah, I'm seeing that.
Yeah. And so like that comes from like when they were manufacturing it and it was being all wiggly weird. It's very silly. It is.
This is doing a stick into my teeth. It tastes nice.
I will do a stick in your teeth because it's caramel.
Yeah.
Think like that Curly Whirly and like a couple other ones are really weird.
We're in category 2.
Category 2, wow.
Category 2 is this vaguely looks like something I recognize. I've not experienced any of these brands, but they look like something I've seen in America. So to start with, we got Dip Dab.
Dip Dab, yeah.
Which looks like Fun Dip, but with a different kind of...
I'll tell you it's called Dip Dab, but everybody calls it Dip Dab. Everybody calls it Dip Dab.
Understood. Oh, it is white powder.
It's powdered sugar, essentially, with a lollipop.
This is like this is thoroughly coated. Okay.
Yeah, that is. It's lots of powdered sugar. I'm chewing alongside you.
This is the first one where I'm like, I don't. I'm like,
you don't have to finish it.
I'm at a loss for words. The sucker.
I mostly got it because it's classic British.
The sucker itself, I don't think I would mind. It's just I feel like the powder is giving me only texture and nothing else.
Yeah,
and I don't think I like the texture.
It's classed as a retro sweet, I believe. Like, this is ish they were doing in Victorian times, kind of thing.
Never mind. I would not
throw that away.
I would not like the sucker on its own. I have been like literally just pressing my tongue on it and then just going it's so acidic in a way I don't expect it to be.
It's supposed to balance out like the powdered sugar, but
I don't know. It feels more like if you were just eating straight from a bag of I can't remember the name of the chemical. It's the chemical acidity thing.
Oh, citric acid.
Yeah, citric acid.
Yeah.
It feels like I'm just eating like handfuls out of a bag of citric acid.
It's not very popular for a reason. I'm gonna tell you that. That was like 10 pence. Inflation did not get the Dip Dabs.
You're giving me the full range of British candy experience, not just the good stuff. You're not trying to convince me that British candy's better. No. You're just wanting me to experience all of it.
I'm giving you the full range.
Next up, I've got the fizzy rainbow belts.
Oh yeah, those are a classic cheap one.
Mm-hmm. They remind me of, I forget what they're called in the US, but we do have like a sugar-covered belt candy. I don't think they're fizzy. They're just sour.
They're sour. Fizzy is sour.
Oh, fizzy doesn't mean it fizzes. It just means it's sour?
Yeah, it fizzes a little bit, I think, but it's sour.
This is not as sour as I expected it to be. Honestly, it's not an assault on my senses the way I expected it to be.
The way American sour is.
Yeah, American anything is like, we're gonna do it to the extreme.
Yeah, American sour is, I'm gonna blow up your head. Look at this. Look at my sour sweet's called brain explosion meteorite shower, and
right, at least
in Britain they're just like, oh, it's a bit fizzy. Mum's always disappointed by like how lack of sour there is. Sherbet tends to be a bit sour. Like we've got like Tang Fastics, which are like Haribo like fizzy sweets. Like we do call them fizzy and not sour. I'm realizing now that's a weird way to describe them. I'm realizing that. Because like fizzy drinks aren't sour drinks. They're like Coke and Sprite and stuff.
Yeah, when I see a fizzy candy, I just expected it to be like Pop Rocks.
Yeah, no, fizzy is sour. Apparently, I'm having this like epiphany.
I'm teaching. See, you came to teach me about your culture, but I'm teaching you about your culture now.
Yeah, I just never second guessed. I was like, yeah, like the taste, like eating something fizzy is sour, but like only in sweets because of like the sugar on it.
Oh. I was thinking that next up in our category of things that I have that seem vaguely like something I've tried before, I could try the snacks you sent me. They're actually not sugar, so hopefully I'll be a
bit of a break.
Bit of a break.
Yeah.
Okay, we got some cheddar. Oh, the mini cheddars. For some reason, I thought this was like based on the packaging. I thought it was like a puffed thing, but it's just like a cracker.
It's like a cracker. Yeah, it's like Ritz.
Yeah.
I think
this is even more normal than I thought it was.
They're like healthy. They're like baked snacks. They're usually given to like kids and stuff.
This threw me back to like eating some off-brand snacks in like daycare.
Aww.
They're good. They're good. Like I just was suddenly like in a small plastic chair in a room that's decorated with far too many colors, and that is what this makes me feel like.
Transported back in time.
Taste-wise, they make me think of the Wales crackers. So there's goldfish, but then there's an off-brand of goldfish that is Wales, and that is what they taste like. They don't have the exact same texture.
Cheesy-ish.
Yeah.
How would you rate them?
Oh, should I have been rating stuff?
10. Maybe. You can always just put it in post.
Put it in post. It's over here. We'll start rating them now, but you can see my ratings.
It's over
on the
here. Vague pointing.
Vague pointing.
It's over here somewhere.
Like over somewhere. We just wiggle everywhere, every direction.
Pointing this way, pointing that way. Who knows?
Okay, you did send me salt and vinegar, which makes me very happy because that's like my favorite. Oh, Charlie, these squares are good.
They're good, right? I think they're also baked. They're one of Mum's favorites.
I mean, I'm a big fan of like the thickness of a kettle chip, so that's what I'm getting here.
They're
but
crunchy.
Also like very like strong salt and vinegar flavor. These, Charlie, you're gonna get me addicted to these. These are a 10 out of 10. These are perfect.
I can send you them easy. They're light enough that I can just send them regular post. I'll send you normal Skittles and salt and vinegar squares.
Those are probably those are a 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10. And Mum will be very happy to hear that.
Oh yeah. Those are I would change nothing about those.
So Fizzlers are they're fizzy. They're like sour chalk. Fizzlers are your Smarties.
Fizzy sour wise, yes.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna start with the fizzers. Because because I had to say that weird because I kept wanting to put an S in it. I
Fizzlers.
wanted to say
Yeah.
Fizzlers.
I call them Fizzlers. You're good. I'm influencing you to say things wrong.
I want to introduce you to my culture. Pronounce it wrong.
We all do that. We all say things different and we fight about it. It's just the way things are.
That's so fair. Okay. Those are
I
not
like
as
chalky stuff.
Those are actually not as chalky as American Smarties are.
Oh, okay. So like
American Smarties,
we've got different references for chalky then.
Yeah, they didn't stay powder in my mouth as long as American Smarties do. Okay. Which is not a negative.
Not negative. Where you're fighting for your life, and if you cough once, it's over.
Okay, I'm going back and forth. Is the Love Hearts also like the chalk candy stuff?
Yeah, they're bigger. I think you've got them as well.
These look very different than American Candy Hearts.
There's one that's like "Marry Me" somewhere. There's
that
I love yous.
That's we have that in concept, but ours aren't on discs. That they are just like a heart itself, and they aren't stored like this. They're in like a little baggie.
Those are one of the Love Hearts. Those are one of my mom's favorite candies. They're a little bit sour, but not super sour.
Yeah, I'd say they're quite a bit like the Fizzlers.
Yeah, just a bit bigger.
Yeah, they're American sweethearts are kind of more
they're actual heart shaped.
Yeah, they're actually heart shaped, and they
and so dyed.
Oh yeah, and they're kind of chewier than this.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know, it's been a long time since I've had them. I just know that this is not the texture that I would... They're almost like styrofoam, like marshmallowy texture a little bit. Like that's like it's a little bit
freeze-dried marshmallows a bit.
Yeah, you know what I mean when I say that's like styrofoamy,
right? Yeah.
Freeze-dried marshmallow is very styrofoamy, IMO. Which
you gotta like really crunch it.
I like them, but that's because I'm weird, you know.
I don't like them if they're dense. If they're like if I can like suck on them and they immediately disintegrate, great. If it's like it feels like I'm actually biting into like a brick, then no.
Yeah, there's a big circle sucker. There's a strawberry wrapper. There's a rectangle that says drumstick.
The rectangle is the drumstick. Yeah.
Yeah, and then there's the refresher, which to me looks like Laffy Taffy.
Yeah, it's a taffy-ish.
Okay. I'm gonna go for that first, just because, it seems that... Oh, it is...
It is taffy.
I gotta get used to, yeah, we have there's less dyes, and so it doesn't look as saturated. I was like,
yeah,
this looks to what an American would be. This is old candy. But that's not the case. It's just that there's not as much
just not artificial dyes. Yeah.
Oh. That is not as stretchy as I thought it would be.
Yeah, they're pretty chew. Once you start chewing, they're in it. But they can be pretty tough.
I don't quite like the textural experience, but the flavor is very, very good.
I agree. The texture can be a lot for me.
Yeah. That's fine. I'm not losing my mind over it, but I also enjoyed it. It was good. It has a lot of my own personal like teeth. It gets stuck on my teeth thing.
Yeah.
But
I just suck on them.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, if they're treated like that, I would like it a lot. I'll try the strawberry thing.
A strawberry. I think you may have gotten a bag where they just didn't put any blackcurrant ones in.
Damn.
I sent you a little picture of them. Usually it's either purple and orange or purple and red. Yellow just isn't made anymore, I think.
Yeah, I think I just got 2 strawberry ones.
Yeah, they've got 2 over there. So look at the drawer with those kind of bags.
I mean,
and I wasn't allowed to buy a big bag of it and separate it all because that was against customs. Oh,
it's gotta like be in the container in its like original packaging. That's fair. Okay. That is a lollipop.
Yeah. Pretty simple.
It's like
it was the red one, right?
Yeah, it's the red one. It's kind of just like a strawberry rancher if it wasn't like once again, not as, like, intense. It's not punching me in the jaw. Which, every time I describe that, could be, you know, someone could be watching this and be like, "Oh, no, I want the flavors to punch me in the jaw." Personally,
Yeah.
I'm an adult, and I am at the point of being that sounds like I'm insulting people.
My taste palette is matured now.
My taste palette is more refined. And I
So,
don't
I
want
need
to.
flavors and profiles. That's about all I know.
Yeah, I don't know. I've kind of gotten past the age of wanting sour stuff that's gonna, like, punch me in the jaw.
Yeah,
I just
you're not
kinda
craving just sweets, corn syrup, sugar.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
My favorite things are stuff that's like, it's sweet, but it's, like, nice
There's
and
flavors.
subtle. It's got flavors, and
Yeah.
the sugar is
I
not
can
super
taste the
intense.
fruit.
Wow.
I think you'll enjoy the randoms then.
Ooh, they're in the final thing. I'm excited.
Mhm.
Okay, the drumstick taffy is not the color I expected it to be. I expected these to be more like, there's like some like caramel. I expected this to be a caramel like flavored thing. That's why I was like surprised to
No,
see
it's
it's pink on the inside because we
yeah, it's raspberries and cream. I think it's raspberry. Let me double check.
Raspberry and cream is also a very British flavor. That is not a combo I've
Yeah.
ever heard before.
Rhubarb and custard also.
I expected these to
Yeah,
be
raspberry and milk flavored is what they are.
Here, I'm gonna send you a few pictures. I looked at this and assumed this was like either a sugar daddy or
Oh.
a caramel apple pop, that kind of thing.
Yeah, no, it's like a taffy on a stick, almost.
Mhm.
I don't know anybody who eats it off the stick. I pretty much just bite it and rip the stick out and then just chew it like it's like just a normal wrapped up taffy, like an animal.
That's fair. I've been taking some nibbles off of it, so that makes
Yeah.
sense. Third category is the smallest category. It is, I know this, but only because of British media, in parentheses, Charlie.
It's me. Your British media.
It's my British media. I will say I did know of Jammy Dodgers. We'll start off with that. I did know of that because of Doctor Who. That's why I say British
Jammy
media.
Dodgers are funny.
I do know about those because of oh my god.
These are minis. They might be a bit weird looking.
Oh, they just my oh my god was because they are crumbly.
Yeah. Oh yeah, your boxes beat the fuck up, so
My boxes beat the fuck up, so it's just it was a lot more. At first I thought they were powdered and I was like, whoa, that is not what I expected.
It's just biscuit that's been crushed.
They have a little heart in them. That's so cute.
My mum got a few years free of Jammy Dodgers when she was a kid because they found a wasp in the jammy bit. She didn't want to eat Jammy Dodgers after that though, so it was a bit of a waste.
Understandable that you wouldn't want to eat that now. Oh my god. Oh, they're so soft.
They're like, these are what your nan have if she's a bit fancy. She offers you a biscuit and you're like, oh, you got Jammy Dodgers. Jaffa Cakes and Jammy Dodgers are like the ones where you're like, oh, this was a bit fancy.
I have tried Jaffa Cakes. I did not really like them too much.
Orange.
It's just I didn't grow up with orange and chocolate together, and so it's really weird for me.
It's a really classic British thing. I think a big factor on it was the import of oranges in like old England, where oranges were seen as like a really fancy thing, and when you got them near Christmas, it was even more like, as a Christmas gift, you would get an orange in your stocking, and that would be like, oh my god, I got an orange. And so that became chocolate oranges, which is a really like, you come around England in Christmas time, and chocolate oranges are everywhere.
Speaking of, I'm getting out the chocolate orange right now.
Smack it on the desk.
I'm supposed to smack it on the desk?
Okay, so take it out, and you see that it's like wrapped in the foil, right?
Yeah.
So those are a bunch of orange segments, like in an actual orange, connected by a core. And to break that core, you take the bottom of the orange and just smack it on a desk.
Leave the foil on for that?
Yeah. Just smack the bottom of it. Yeah. A couple good whacks and it should be do it. And then you open it at the top and like the segments will fall away a bit.
Oh.
I love
I
chocolate oranges.
see. Oh, they're in such little slices.
Yeah, little orange slices.
The little texture, that's so cute.
It's so cute, isn't it? See, this is chocolate orange, so you're probably not gonna like it that much, but I'm a big fan of it.
I actually like that.
Yeah?
Yeah. Oh, it's interesting, the orange on the back, on the, like, back end.
Mm-hmm.
That's wild. I've never liked I've never tried...
Flavor. Jaffa cakes are a little bit different. Because you've got the cake texture and then the jam in the middle. I think the jelly jam thing is
this feels
a lot more tart.
It feels like chocolate with like orange zest, and that's about all.
They mesh the flavors really well.
Yeah, that's really nice.
Mm-hmm.
I think that it is time to try the Smarties that have been... I scooped these out from the bottom of the box and put them back in the container. So...
There's a 50-50 split on Smarties. Some people will call you crazy and some people will agree. The orange Smartie tastes a little bit like orange. The rest of them don't have flavors. It's just chocolate with colored coating. And it's a 50-50 split depending on who you ask whether or not the orange Smartie tastes like orange or not. Just slightly.
Okay, I'm
gonna ask my mom what she thinks real quick.
I'm gonna leave the red one out for me to try a normal one first. Oh, I dropped one on the floor. Shit. Damn it.
The squirrels gotta come.
They're breaking into the windows right now!
Smacking on the wall. Give us the British chocolate.
Give it to us!
Give it to us.
Okay, I'm gonna try the normal... This is a red one first.
Mm-hmm.
It's got a thicker crust than I usually expect from like M&M's. That chocolate, I will say, tastes kind of like American chocolate when compared to all the other British chocolate I've had today.
The chocolate inside, it's not going to be anything fancy. I'm not going to lie. M&M's came to the UK and Smarties kind of gave up.
Okay, I have the next Smartie. I'm going to try it.
My gravity eating noises.
I feel like, I don't know if it's just that I had a little bit of that orange chocolate still in there, but I feel like it kind of does.
It does. And the Smarties aren't flavored individually at all. But like
I feel like I kind of got that from the first one too, though. So I might just have had orange. Either they all just have a slight orange flavor, or I still had some left over from the chocolate orange. Yeah.
You'll have to like wait a couple days and then try an orange one just and double check.
Double check. Really be thorough about my Smarties opinion. No, those are good. Okay. This is our final in the I have any idea what it is. This is a combo deal because it's two things that are the same brand. But in American candy, Milky Way is like my favorite.
Okay.
But you had told me when I was talking about Milky Way that they are completely different in like how Smarties are a completely different kind of candy in the UK. So I wanted to try whatever things had the same as my favorite candy's namesake.
Oh, your Milky Way has caramel, right? Like
it's caramel and like chocolate nougat, I think.
Yeah. This does not have the caramel.
So with Three Musketeers, it is white on the inside.
Yeah.
Maybe the American one is like, maybe it's fluffed chocolate or something like that, because it's usually also brown.
This is nougat and milk chocolate.
Oh yeah. That tastes like a Three Musketeers.
Yeah?
Which is my second favorite candy bar.
Yeah!
Oh yeah, I'll have to save that for hubby. Three Musketeers is his favorite.
Hell yeah.
So I'll have to save the rest of that for him so he could try it. Okay. You were saying you thought I would like the randoms. So do we want to start with that?
Yeah, so Rowntree I really like this brand. They've got a lot of like fruity flavors that are just really refreshing in my opinion. And randoms are the most popular. I just really like Rowntree products, and these are funny. They have different types, so they're randoms. They're all random shapes. They had like an advertising like thing where they were like, make a story out of your silly little shapes. Some are just straight up gummies. Some are like weird marshmallow. I'm not a fan of them, but you know, it's fine.
Oh yeah,
And some have some have jelly insides, like a little bit of a jelly center.
Oh, okay. I found all 3 of those different types. And I assume the colors are different flavors too, right?
Different flavors. I like when they have apple ones.
Okay. Got a gnome.
Yeah, see, they're random shapes.
I got the marshmallow gnome. I'm gonna eat this music one because I want to. I want to take a picture of the gnome later on. I like him. He's a good little guy. Okay, I got a black. I think this is a black currant.
Black currant's usually purple or like dark colored.
It's a very, very dark red. And so I think that might be the purple. I don't know.
You'll know when you taste it.
No, I think these are the black currant.
Yeah, I'm realizing flavors are just a lot more muted. Or, like, I guess not exaggerated, so...
Yeah.
If I could send you more, I would send you the ones I really like, but they're new, so I haven't been able to find them anywhere but, like, hospital vending machines.
I agree with you on the marshmallow texture, not my favorite.
Yeah. It's not even called marshmallow, it's called foams. Foamies.
That is an interesting way of branding that.
Yeah. I think because it can't class as marshmallow. Possibly.
That's fair. What is this? We got Sherbet Fountain?
Sherbet, that's one of the, like, dip ones. So
it's another dip
that is a licorice that you dip into powdered sugar, I believe.
It's wanting to take the whole thing
of powdered sugar. The black lid comes off.
Yeah.
It is messy.
Yeah, it's wanting to take all of the powdered sugar out with it as I try to pull the licorice out, because it's all just compacted together.
Yeah, maybe just bash the top, or just don't try it if you don't.
Yeah, that's my first. I have to spit it out.
It's your first bite. Yeah. I don't like it. It's an old person candy.
I love the energy of you sending me candies you do not like at all.
Yeah, I mean, you might like them. Is the thing.
That's true. I benefit of the doubt, not basing it off of your own taste.
Yeah, and it was only like 35 pence. So again, inflation didn't really touch this.
I wonder why. Someday I'll make it over to England and you'll just be able to show me all the things.
Oh yeah, Mum's here now.
Oh, hello.
She agrees that orange Smarties taste like orange.
They do.
They certainly used to.
They used to, at least.
Can't say I've eaten some.
It's like the squirrels got into Bee's parcel. Yeah, they had pulled out like a Cadbury's bar a little bit and ate like a third of it.
Cheeky thing.
It is. It might have been like multiple squirrels. All we know is we saw one black squirrel.
Organized crime.
Yeah. But yeah, we just saw
Squirrel
the one
mafia.
The squirrel mafia showing up to my porch.
Crazy.
Charlie, this is in fact next up is the next thing that just is so British in all of it, which is Hobnob's OD creams. Which I feel like sounds wrong to say with an American accent. Like I feel like
Hobnobs in itself is is weird. OT Crees, yeah. So Hobnobs are a pretty classic biscuit, and I didn't just want to get you normal Hobnobs, so I got you these ones because I think they're fancier, a bit nicer. But I also sent you them because you've got the tea as well, and I thought like, well, you could always have tea and biscuits.
With the tea, that's cute.
Yeah.
Oh, it's kind of like graham crackers.
I got sent oatmeal cream pies.
And
I feel like
not the same texturally at all.
Not the same texture. I did not expect them to. Why are they so soft?
They're chewy. They're a chewy
They're old
thing.
people food. My dad loves them. He has no teeth.
Oatmeal cream pies.
Yeah, I thought they'd be a bit more. They're kind of like soft flapjacks.
Yeah, they're like a really chewy like. They're like the kind of chewy cookie that's not like you actually baked a chewy cookie, but like preservatives are what's holding it together kind of chewy cookie.
Yeah. I was like, is it supposed to be this soft? It was nice.
Yeah. No, I'd say
I think the OT creamy hobnobs, they will be a bit softer because of the cream.
Yeah, the cream is it's very much like if Oreo cream was not so sugary.
Mm-hmm.
Besides that, it's a nice little oatmeal cookie. I like that. That's good.
Yeah.
I will destroy that. We got is this a powder? It's, Angel Delight.
Okay, that you make on your own time. That's a pudding mix.
Oh.
Yeah, so my mum loves Angel Delight. It's you mix it with a bit of milk and you just like whip it up real good and then set it in the fridge for like half an hour, 40 minutes, and then it's pudding.
Oh. That's lovely.
Like, I know you guys have pudding and stuff, but this is like our version of it. Like
we have like Jell-O pudding generally.
Yeah,
it's Jell-O brand.
Like yeah, like I think of like chocolate pudding and stuff, and like I'm like, oh, just chocolate Angel Delight. It's fairly cheap as well.
I'll make this later on and I'll let you know what I think.
Yeah.
I'm glad I asked you what this was before I opened it, because otherwise I would have felt like a fool with a powder.
I like forgot that you can eat it by itself.
I guess.
But
you could.
It tastes too good.
Final snack. Whoa, these are even more puffed than I imagined they would be.
Monster Munch are polarizing. Mum disagrees with the flavor I chose because pickled onion is her favorite, but I sent you guys beef. So the gimmick of them comes from them being big puffed up and looking like monster feet or like paws or something. And they've got weird flavor. I don't think there's a normal Monster Munch flavor at all.
Trying to decide what these taste. They taste like the beef ramen noodles.
I mean, they're roast beef, so
yeah. I think with that I've eaten everything.
You have.
I think that's the whole pie. Yeah.
Do you wanna pick like your top 3?
Ooh, my top 3.
Yeah.
Definitely the squares, the salt and vinegar squares. I like those a lot. Then I really liked the British version of Skittles, I gotta say. Those had the strongest fruit flavor of anything that I tried today, and I definitely liked them a lot because of that. And I think the Odie creams. I think that's my 3 favorites today.
Pretty good.
Yeah. I mean, you didn't send me much that I actually genuinely didn't like. So
yeah. Like the least, I think, were older sweets.
Yeah.
That are like more classed as like 80s, 90s stuff.
The only stuff that I genuinely was grossed out by was the dipping candies. Those were the only... There were some where I was like, it's not really my thing. But the only stuff that genuinely I was like, ew, I cannot eat this, was the dipping candies.
I'm the same. I prefer like actual sherbet, like granules rather than powder as well. So, yeah.
Well, thank you for sending me a bunch of British treats for me to try.
Thank you for trying them.
Of course. I mean, I didn't have to do like any of the work. I just opened the bags.
And eat a lot of sugar.
Eat a lot of sugar. Actually, do we want a YouTube outro real quick?
Yeah, okay.
Okay. Thanks, guys, for watching.
Thank you for watching. Remember to like and subscribe. If this video reaches 100 likes, I'll send B more food. I'll do it. I don't know. Okay. If this video gets 200 likes.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, if she gets 100 likes, she'll get to eat again. Until next time.
Hey, wow, you made it to the end of the video. Thanks for watching. I'm currently aiming for a monthly upload schedule, so make sure to subscribe if you want to see what I ramble about next. Okay, bye!